Hey everybody, so today what we're going to do is learn the 4 most important notes I think that are important to start playing lead guitar. What we're going to do is learn these notes on the fretboard, and we're going to chain some positions together, and what that's going to do is allow us to start learning this fretboard. I think that's the biggest challenge people come across when they start playing lead guitar, and guitar in general, is they don't know how to get out of a certain position because they don't know the fretboard very well. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start breaking down barriers and breaking down walls by learning this simple 4-note pattern. It's going to be part of a scale, and I'm going to show you how to build it and play it all over. And by the time we get to the end of the video, you guys are going to have the confidence to start playing some easy lead guitar parts. Let's get started on this. My name's Shane. Here we go. Okay, so here's why this is the most important 4 notes to start playing lead guitar. This will really get you guys going, I promise. So what we're going to do is this is going to be over the key of G minor. It's going to be a chord like right here or here. So this whole exercise is over a chord backing track vamp. That's just 2 chords. So we've got the G minor 7 and the C minor 7. This is a great way to do this because you can follow the changes so they're not too much at one time. So we're going to start this and play these first 4 notes that are super important. So this is for G minor. So we're going to play this note right here. This is an F note. And then we're going to play G. Then we're going to play the next note here, B flat. And then C. So again, F, G, B flat, C. But that's just 4 notes. Those 4 notes are a great building block because we can learn and move this down the fretboard to different positions. So once you know that, the beauty of the guitar is you can move it wherever you want to, and then you can really start unlocking your potential of learning the fretboard and playing all over the neck. After you get those 4 parts or those 4 notes down, this is part of a larger G minor pentatonic scale. So what we're going to do is add the 5th note. So the 5th note to that's going to be D. So we're going to come up here and play it again. So F, G, B flat, C, and then right here D. So this completes the pentatonic scale, 5-note pattern. But what we want to do is add the blue note, the flat 5 note. So what that does is that gives us a really cool bluesy, rocky feel to add 1 more note. So then all of a sudden we have a chromatic passing note, and that note's right here. So that's going to be D flat or C sharp, however you want to look at it. In this context, I would say it's probably D flat because we're in the key of G minor. The whole pattern would be like this. So let's play a little solo with this first position to show you what I'm talking about. We hit this note right here on D. We start the pattern over and we take our fingers and we play right here. So then all of a sudden, look at this, guys. This is F, just like this. So we have our pattern here. So F, G, B flat, C, and then D. And then there's our flat 5 note, D flat. Alright, so I know this might be a lot for a lot of you that maybe have not played lead guitar, maybe just getting going with it, or maybe been playing for a while, but take the time to learn the notes on the fretboard as much as you can. Licks are great, but you need to be able to know how to move those to different positions. Okay, so now that we're learning on this second position here, what we're going to do is start playing solos with this. So check this out. So. And you can slide back. What I'm doing is I'm bending up to here. Okay, so now we have those positions. So like I said before, when you're right here on the D note, here's our position 2, but since we're going down to the B string, on the guitar is tuned, you have to skip a string. So now your F note's right here. So F, G, B flat, C, D, and then D flat. Here's a little solo example playing that just by itself at that position. Okay, so now that we have these 3 positions down, as you guys notice, we've got a lot more real estate. So now we can play all the way up here in the first position, F. We can come all the way up here on this F note. This is on the 6th fret on the B string. So we can go all the way up and down. Okay, so the really cool part is now that you know this pattern, all you have to do is find the F note. So the F note is here also. So this is going to be up here on the 8th fret on the A string. So we've got F, G, and then B flat, C, and D. And then there's your D flat. So we can do. And then the same thing here. Same premise, we have to skip strings a little bit, but that's okay. So we got F here. So F, G, and then right here's our B flat, C, and D. So a little trick you can do is something you probably heard on a lot of music before. All I'm doing is I'm playing part of this with 2 fingers here, and then I'm hammering on with my ring finger. Another cool trick you can do is you can start chaining all these together. So we can use this position down here. And then part of this one, we can do this little trick. That's a really cool trick to do because it just sounds really cool. It's dissonant and it's got a little grind between the 2 notes. So you could play that piece just to do a cool little lead line if you wanted to. So the beauty of this is once you know some of these, you can interchange them. You can start playing lower, you can go higher, you can put them together. Okay, so now that we have this concept under our fingertips with the G minor scale, playing a groove in G minor, we can move this to any minor key with the exact same notes and the exact same patterns. So let me show you guys up close here with A minor real quick what that looks like. Okay, so if we were playing this in A minor instead, what we would do is the same box. We would just move down. So here's our root, A over A minor. So it'd be A minor, D minor. So here's our root, A. So we would start here. So we've got G, A, C, D, and then E. Now we've got our E flat here in the middle, so. And then. So there you can see how to move this to any key. Alright, so I hope this lesson is very helpful to you guys. Remember, now that you know these positions, you can start here, lower, you can build your way up here higher. You can change some really beautiful melodic motifs and different lick ideas all over the fretboard. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.